Okay, I'm going to show you a couple different handles. I'm going to take some clay and squeeze it to get it going into a coil. And this is really too much. I don't need this much clay. So now I have the coil, but that doesn't look like a very good handle. So I'm going to start in the middle and roll it out. And I'm going to try to get it nice and round, but I want it a little bit thicker. So when we look at these handles, this one gets a little bit thicker as it attaches. So we do want the handles to be a little bit thicker so they're comfortable. And now I'm going to take this and I'm going to slam it down a couple times. Now I'm going to take, I do have some water here. So it's nice to have water for handles because you want them to bend. So I'm going to go through and really smooth this one out. I'm going to cut it off. So it's about, I don't know what that would be. Is that about 4 inches? And work with it just a little bit. Now you notice it does have a flatter side, and usually that flat side goes in. If it's a little short, you can stretch them out a little bit. Let it kind of hit the table and stretch it out. And I could bend it, and this could be my handle, just like this, the question mark handle. Or you can make a letter C handle. I think I'm going to stick with the question mark handle. One more thing that you can do to it, if you want some design in there, is I'm going to take a piece of cardboard and just take that end and push it down a little bit, just to add a little design to it. I could do more of this if I wanted. And now I have a handle with little grooves in it. Okay, I am going to get it to be the question mark shape. And then I'm going to cut it off here where I want it to attach, and cut it off down here where I want it to attach. Now you are going to have to score and slip quite a bit. So right here, you're going to have to take your scoring tool or the end of your skewer and do some cross hatches. And then take your water and put a little water on there and do it again. So you really need to get this nice and mushy. And then you need to do it down here where you're going to attach. So you want to attach at least 1/2 inch. So that's why I cut it at an angle. Now you have to do the same thing to your cup. So I'm going to decide where I want it to be. Now if you feel like at this point it's too big, you certainly can cut some off on the bottom. And maybe I'll do that. Maybe it's just a tad big. I should have done that first, but that's okay. And then I'll go through and do it here. Remember again to use your artistic judgment. So you really want to look at it, you want to feel it, you want to remember that clay shrinks 12%. And now, where we are going to attach it, we have to do the same thing. So I'm scoring, put a little bit of water on there, do it again. A little bit more water. And now we have mushy clay attaching to mushy clay. So now I'm going to take it here and I'm going to really push it on there. My inside finger is going to push back and I'm going to push it on here like this. And now I have a nice textured mug with a smooth handle. I enjoy the contrast. And I think I like this mug, so I'm going to take a little bit of water and smooth it out here. Smooth it out here. If you have a paintbrush, great. If not, you can use a Q-tip. If not, you can just use your finger. Now remember to put your names on these. So you're going to put your name underneath You know, if it were me, I would write your full name or write your initials in a unique way so that you can get it back after we fire it. All right, I'll show you one more handle. Okay, all your extra clay bits, make sure you're putting back in your bag for the next project. And then for this handle, I'm going to roll a coil, leave it just a little bit thicker. So squeeze it, get it going, nice round coil. And this time I'm going to take my thumbs and I'm going to pinch to stretch that clay out. Okay, I have my cups done. Which one do you like better? And putting your name on it and photographing it nicely and turning it in. Okay, the final thing you can do is take a little bit of water and really smooth things up. All right, take a nice photograph.